I've been accused of wearing my veteran status like a coat which I don for political convenience. So let me take it off, let me put it aside for a moment, and let me speak instead as a member of a military family. If Donald Trump wants to know what sacrifice is, and he seems to need some education, look no further than a military family. Imagine your spouse, your partner, and the hours they work. Now extend those by 4 or 6 on a normal day. Add to this missed weekends and holidays, something so common that having them home is more notable than their absence. Or a phone that rings in the middle of the night and a father or mother isn't there in the morning when you wake up. Your goodbyes are a kiss on the head while you're sleeping. And if you're fortunate, you'll see them shortly. If not, it could be months, or it could be never. Explain to your child while mommy or daddy are gone again. Now that is a sacrifice. Or pack your life into boxes and move around the world every 2 or 3 years. Leave school and friends behind and start over again and again. Do it before Facebook and email so that when you leave, you know it's forever. Like you or they never even existed. Attend 6 different schools between first grade and graduation, and the only consolation is that you are just one of the new kids in school, and each of them are just as frightened and lonely as you. Live through the months or years without your spouse at home to help. Pay all the bills, keep the house, see to the children all alone while your husband or wife is deployed. Imagine the years before email or video chats, waiting for a scratchy phone call over a satellite likely to disconnect in mid-I love you. Or the time when letters were sent around the world and they carried the love and the longing the soldier feels and hid the fear they cannot express because they don't want you to worry. And you take that fear and you hide it, causing you to worry every moment. And you hide that fear from your children so they won't worry. And they do worry because they can see that you are worried and they don't know why. Learn to watch television news about the war and keep a map in your head of where the fighting is and where your loved one was the last time you spoke to them. Read about the range of missiles in the desert and measure it against the distance between them and your father. Stop in front of every television every time you pass to see if some new horror descended from the sky in the middle of the night half a world away. Now take that and double it. Once for your husband, once for your son, each of them far from home and in harm's way. Live with this for 6 months. Watch the faces of other families and their pain and loss, and live with the secret relief that it wasn't you this time. Oh, and you can go ahead and live with the fear for next time. Lose your child, lose your spouse, your sibling, your parent in service to their country, a service we didn't volunteer for, aren't paid for, but we make the sacrifice just the same. And if we're fortunate, the time we lose with our loved ones is finite. If it's not, it's forever. So we ask again, Mr. Trump, what have you sacrificed?